first item would be to review the minutes of the February.
Did.
Any questions on the minutes?
I make a motion to accept the minutes.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Motion passes. Now review the warrant of February.
Yeah, the warrant is on the next one.
Make a motion to accept the monthly warrant, February.
Second.
All in favor? Motion passes. Director's report.
Okay. The parking lot and parking, as you noticed when you came in, there's a lot of no parking signs around. The police have been coming in and tagging people, so we went, we don't want people to get tagged, but they're in filing, so Mike went and put all kinds of handicap parking signs here. I know.
Just no parking.
No parking signs. So I guess last week, 4 cars did get tagged in a row that were parked. I know some tenants are upset about it, but what they have to understand is in past meetings here, we've had tenants complaining about everybody parking in front. We gave them a parking space. Some of the tenants don't want to use it, but you know, it goes to say like, you know, what's good for one is good for everybody. Just because you're a tenant doesn't mean you can keep your car there for an hour, especially if somebody needs an ambulance. So they're coming through, they're taking in people. We have plenty of spaces out back. You know, people have said, well, it's stone. It's only that way because we have to let it compact. Come spring, it is going to be all paved. But we, you know, there's parking spaces there that need to be used. People should not be parking on the streets anymore. We are going to put along the side here, we ordered employee-only signs for board meetings and other, you know, right here. But besides that, all the tenants should let their nurses, aides, family know that instead of parking in front of the building now, they need to park here because we do now have the spaces that we needed and they need to be used.
And just on that, like that's compacted real good. It's just like blacktop right now, so it's not a question if it's a dirt parking lot or not, so. Just have to add that in.
Yeah, so hopefully by the next meeting or two, we'll get a price on paving. I'm not sure when they open up the asphalt places again, but as soon as we do, we are going to have it paved. The next item up for, on the agenda is board training. That has really been stressed by DHCD. I'm working with Mass Now to get you the information. A lot of stuff can be done online. So the board, it's going to be mandatory that all board members have to have the training. So I will be sending each one of you some information on the board training. So our next item up for agenda is vacancies. I know we get a lot of calls, people watch the meetings. We do have right now a lot of vacancies due to unfortunate situations. So right now, as of today, we have 4 vacancies we're working on. We do have to have 13.8% of our residents have to be non-elderly handicapped, and because we're under that, we have to fill that first. So our non-elderly handicap has to be up to date, and then we'll start on the elderly. Right now, we do have 3 downstairs apartments coming open, so people have to understand when a downstairs apartment's opened, it does go to our tenants here that have been living here for a long time that have doctor's notes. They can no longer walk up the stairs. So all 3 downstairs apartments right now are, we have people in-house that need those apartments. So once those apartments are complete, some of them aren't open yet, they're going to be coming open, then we'll move our tenants upstairs from downstairs, and then the upstairs apartments will come open, and then we'll have to send Champ, for a list of, the elderly people that, we need to put in. But people have to be patient because we need to have so many non-elderly handicaps, so many minorities, so we have to follow Champ laws. That's what we're doing. People need to be patient and bear with us. Right, once everything's all said and done, it'd be 7 open apartments. So, we do have a per diem working on it. We do have turnover money, so we're able to, pay him out of the, out of the capital plan to help Mike go ahead. But, it's a lot of apartments for 2 people to, renovate. We are renovating new floors in some of them, new countertops, new, like he said, new faucets, and some of them are getting new tub surrounds. So some of them are going to be a little longer than usual because of the work that we are doing in the apartments. So as of right now, we definitely have 4 open that are being worked on. We have 3, some are in hold status because of the work that needs to be done, but hopefully, by the spring, we'll have most of these done and turned over, so. But it's in our best interest right now, since we have the money put aside to fix them, remodel them, to bring us in, the future. So that's what we have for vacancies.
That's good. New business now?
Yep, new business, we did get audited, everybody has a copy of the auditor's report. I can go over it really quick. Every year they do find things. They did find a couple of things this year, nothing major. And we answered them. So the first problem was, because my salary exceeded the 3%, the answer was it was DHCD approved. Mike had to go out last year on a little leave, and we could not find anybody to do the snow maintenance. So myself and Nancy were coming in, we were shoveling, we were taking care of the snow situation. So because of that, it made our budget move 3% over. So it's not a problem, but we just have to tell them why our salary is 3% over. And it's because we came into shovel, I came into salt, and I was also responsible for all the emergency calls. If I had to meet a plumber or an electrician here, I'd have to come in with them. And DHCD did pay me under the maintenance line. So that was the reason why that was showed up on the AUP. The other one is my director's contract. So at the next meeting, we were gonna have to approve it. We were holding off on the director's contract because there was a case with Mass Narrow in court on the director's contract. So now that that's been settled, a new contract is gonna be put out, and I'm gonna have the board sign possibly a 3 to 5 year contract for me. You signed the original one 3 years ago, but DHCD wouldn't approve certain contracts. But now, since everything's done in court, they're all set to go ahead and get the new contract out. And last but not least, as you can see, all the other things on here were fine. I think it was the taxes. We did order from a company for, I think it was like street signs or whatever it was last year, and we've since fixed the problem, but we paid a small amount of taxes on it. So they did know anything that we pay as anything we pay out of the housing authority checkbook is tax exempt.
Page 4.
Is it page 4 then?
Page 4 of 7, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yep. So it noted that we paid $27.75 in taxes on an invoice. It was an oversight. Usually if we see the invoice come in, we don't pay the taxes and we give them our tax exempt. This one was just an oversight. So we did write them back saying the Acushnet Housing Authority has a tax exempt form, does not pay taxes, and that this was just a pure oversight. So those were the 3 small things that were found. The biggest thing was the taxes, but I mean, it was just an oversight. So And that's all I have for new business.
So we have to, vote on this thing?
Nope, I'm just showing it to you guys to say, you know, basically everything's going pretty well here. I mean, every audit, they're gonna find something, but,
Good. Now, you have old business on
the Swansea Housing Authority, yep, I'm just keeping that on the
you just
agenda.
did that?
Yep, only because,
That's all good?
it's just the Swansea Housing Authority for old business. Yep, I'm just keeping it on the agenda just because that's a big part of our budget that comes in every month. But Nancy and I have been working there, just letting people know that things are gonna get easier because we did hire somebody out of Swansea's budget. So we're gonna have her come here one day a week. Nancy's gonna be going there once a week, but Nancy will be in the office here. Probably not for another month because we are training her. And then things will get more back to normal. And then we'll have somebody here in case Nancy's sick or I'm out. We can always have somebody to fill in the case of us being sick,
So
so.
is the one you hired is full-time?
She's part-time, she works 18 hours there, but she works 18 hours, she can do 16 there and 4 here, just so she can get used to the office, everything in our office. And like I said, just in case one of us have to be out, then we can have, you know, her fill in, so we can all fill in for each other. So it's actually, once everything's fixed and everybody's trained, it's definitely gonna be worth it for all of us.
Yeah?
Yep.
Sounds good.
So,
That it for you?
that's it, that's all I have.
Could I have a motion to accept the director's report?
I'll make a motion to accept the director's report.
Second.
Okay, motion passes. Maintenance report.
Well, like Lynn said, it's been apartment after apartment. You know, that's been 90% of what we've been doing. Normal maintenance, like I say, we put up the no parking signs. I got white paint. I'm gonna extend the lines so they're all fire lanes. I took a lot of flack when I put them up, and I heard every excuse. What's
Did the
that?
prisons ever show up?
We may be getting them next week, in a couple of weeks, yeah, that's a possibility.
The sheriff's program.
Sheriff's
The
program,
sheriff's,
Yep,
This is
yep.
gonna,
yeah.
you're gonna work in the apartments with them?
Yes, definitely. What we're doing now is if we have a tubs around that we have to do, or the countertops, we've been ripping them out and getting everything prepped, so when they come in, they can just spend their time painting. I mean, if they come in with a crew of 4 or 6, they get an apartment painted fully in one day and cleaned up, and then we can, you know, do what we have to do after that. So it's a big help. Even like the kitchen cabinets, they'll take them down, they'll sand them and paint them and put them back. So, I mean, they could probably do a whole apartment complete, their part in like 3 to 4 days. So, you know, hopefully we get them back, you know, soon. And like I say, new parking, and we redo the lines for the fire lanes and stuff. And like I said, I've heard every excuse why people can't park there, they have to park there, so. But, I mean, once 4 tickets came on cars, they kind of understood the situation, and it seems to be pretty good. But otherwise, that just normal maintenance, and I think things are going pretty good.
Okay. Could I have a motion to accept the maintenance report?
I'll make a motion to accept the maintenance report.
Second.
All in favor? Motion passes. Now, do you have anything from the tenants?
I quite a poor answer, thank you.
Nice to see you here.
Brought up solar panels and the gas stove
Yeah.
and electric, you don't know what
I do have just a quick statement to the gas. We're just waiting for the Eversource to give us a quote, but Eversource did come in with a quote on replacing, accepting, we're having that problem with, they want us to change all the gas lines. Eversource did come in with a quote to replace all the infrastructure, gas pipes in, and I believe in the buildings. We're waiting for the quote. There is money that the state put aside because there are several housing authorities in Massachusetts that are having this problem because the meter is in the front. This will actually break up the meters, I believe, to each building, so they'll be responsible for all the pipes. As soon as that comes in, DHCD already knows it's on its way. We're just waiting to get the quote so we can forward it and then take it from there. But that situation is being worked on. So.
I think the good part about it is what they told you, we were probably the first housing authority that's acted on it and actually has a plan in
Yeah,
place,
we're
so.
the farthest ahead in our plan. So hopefully we'll be the first housing authority that has the job complete, and we won't have to worry about any fines that it's not even the state, it's throughout the whole country that they'll give us for this. So we definitely have been proactive. Mike's been working with Eversource to get the project done,
Yeah.
so.
All right. The next meeting time will be April 19th, 9 a.m.
Yes, I thought we were changing that because I'm not gonna be here.
Right, well.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be away.
Me too.
We had to discuss it to make sure that it was okay. to
Yeah,
send it to
I
the
think
end of the
I'm
month.
gonna be away. Actually, I think I'm gonna be back by April 19th, so we can keep it that way, but I'll double check and then we can let the board know. But right now, tentatively April 19th.
Subject to change.
So
We talked about the 26th, the last week of April.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be back for the 19th though.
You'll be back at the 19th?
Yeah.
Okay. Any more business? If there isn't, have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Second.
Motion passes. Now adjourned.